Welcome back to Wealthstone, your trusted source for financial insights. I'm Greg Shaw, and today we're breaking down the key market trends for November. We'll also dive into one of the biggest stories this month, Donald Trump's victory in the U.S. presidential election, and what it could mean for investors. Let's get started. Here in Canada, November has been shaped by the continued impact of the Bank of Canada's October rate cut. The central bank lowered interest rates by 50 basis points, bringing rates to their lowest level in years. This decision was driven by September's inflation numbers, which came in at just 1.6%, falling below the bank's 2% target. The effects of this cut are already becoming evident. Housing markets in major cities like Toronto and Vancouver have seen an uptick in activity as homebuyers take advantage of lower borrowing costs. Additionally, consumer spending has started to rebound, particularly in big-ticket items like vehicles and home appliances. While lower rates are great for borrowers, they're less favorable for savers. GICs and high-interest savings accounts are offering lower returns, making it a good time to revisit your portfolio strategy to ensure it aligns with your financial goals in this low-rate environment. Now, let's talk about the big headline. Donald Trump's victory in the U.S. election. For many, this was an unexpected outcome, and the markets have had mixed reactions. Initially, we saw some volatility overnight as the results came in, but by the next trading day, U.S. markets stabilized, with the Dow even hitting new heights later in the month. Why? Markets are betting that Trump's pro-business policies, like corporate tax cuts, deregulation, and infrastructure spending, could provide a boost to economic growth. But it's not all optimism. Concerns remain about how his trade policies, particularly with China, could disrupt global supply chains and impact Canadian exporters. As major trading partner with the U.S., Canada could feel the ripple effects of any changes to NAFTA or other cross-border agreements. So, how does Trump's victory impact us here in Canada? First, we can expect ongoing volatility in the Canadian dollar. Following the election, the loonie initially weakened as the U.S. dollar strengthened, driven by optimism over potential U.S. economic growth. This currency movement could benefit Canadian exporters, but might make imports more expensive for consumers. Another area to watch is energy. Trump's support for North American energy independence and his pro-pipeline stance could be a win for Canadian oil producers, especially with projects like Keystone XL back in the spotlight. However, trade uncertainty is a double-edged sword. If NAFTA or other agreements are renegotiated, it could impact industries like automotive and agriculture that rely heavily on cross-border supply chains. So, what does this mean for you as an investor? Let's break it down into a few key takeaways. Number one, Canada's rate environment. The Bank of Canada's rate cut is driving increased activity in housing and consumer spending, but savers need to adapt to lower returns on fixed income products. This is a great time to review your portfolio and explore opportunities in sectors that benefit from a low interest rate environment, like real estate and utilities. Number two, Trump's victory and trade implications. Donald Trump's election signals potential changes in U.S. policies that could have ripple effects globally. For Canadian investors, the key areas to watch include energy, trade, and currency markets. Industries like oil and gas might see opportunities, but trade-dependent sectors could face headwinds if new tariffs or trade barriers emerge. Number three, market volatility. With Trump's unexpected win, we're reminded of how political events can create short-term uncertainty. Stay focused on your long-term goals and avoid making emotional decisions based on market noise. At Wealthstone, we're here to help you navigate these changes. If you have a question about how these developments might impact your portfolio, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for joining me today, this November market recap. From the Bank of Canada's rate cuts to Donald Trump's surprising election victory, it's clear that markets are being shaped by both economic and political shifts. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Wealthstone for more updates. As always, if you have any questions about how these developments could impact your plans, feel free to reach out. We're here to help. Until next time, take care and stay informed.